Finally. Alright. Confront nine. Where's the...
I told you, don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a collaborator. I'm not a spy. Why won't you believe me?
You were seen at the National Front meeting.
That's not possible. I wasn't there. He must have gotten me mixed up with someone else. By the balance and the gods of old, please, please believe me. I'm innocent.
Did I get the wrong guy? I don't know. This is the only one that said confront him. I was just super confused. Yeah, well. Oh, hey.
I've been expecting you. Why did you protect me in there? Why not tell them what I did?
I only had a moment to decide. That's not enough time to weigh a person's life. It was her portal that helped me escape the keep. She healed my wounds. She knew I might expose her, and yet she saved my life. I have no intention of protecting her secrets, but her selfless actions granted me a second chance. At the very least, she deserves to be heard. I called her a traitor, but are we so different?
I think I'm going for more forgiveness. Because, like, I'm getting a second chance, I could give her a second chance. She's doing it for the better good, but she actually did betray, so I'm gonna go with this one.
I know you had your reasons for doing what you did.
There's no excuse. But I did what I did because I believed it was the right thing to do. Will you at least hear me out before making your decision?
Yes.
Speak.
When I gave you the location of our base and betrayed April, I thought I was sacrificing one person to save everyone else. But many died because of my actions. This has haunted me. I have questioned my motives. Did I sell her out to save the shipment of food and medicines? Without it, many would have suffered. The old, the sickly, the children. Or did I betray the resistance to save my own skin? I would have been executed by the Azadi. I truly don't know. Perhaps it was a little of both. Perhaps things are not so black and white. We can never truly know the consequences of our actions. If you keep my secret, I can continue to help. I am of real value to the Resistance, despite my crimes. Turn me in, and more will suffer. But justice, for what it's worth, will be served. It's your choice to make, Alvane, not mine. What is your decision? What will you do with me?
I'll say tell no one. Jesus Christ.
She's important to the Resistance. Without her, there will be even... However she chooses to justify her betrayal. She's important to the...
In another, like...
I'll be watching you.
Maybe.
I promise you won't regret
Like
your
all the
decision.
wrong decisions and stuff.
I will live to repent
Maybe.
my sins and serve the Resistance. I'm in your debt, Alvane. Always and forever.
You saved my life, but I may still call on you one day to do something for me.
I'll be ready.
It's done. Go. I just hope that was the right decision, even though she went to big help and everything. So it's like, can't be that much of a bad decision to do.
The first is on her way.
Has she mentioned him?
I don't think so. You do know she's brought General Harmy and that mother with her.
Utana, it means nothing. The general was due back in the Northlands.
What about the mother?
She's rumored to be next in line for the seat. She wants to be involved.
She was also the bleeding heart who practically raised Alvane. She sponsored his whole education.
Light. She could be a problem, but what can we do?
We make sure none of them know Kian is alive and with the Resistance.
Then what would happen then if he's with the Resistance, though? What would happened? Did
Mistress,
they know?
your presence here honors us.
Is it really that
Sister
bad?
Sire. This is an impressive edifice. It appears your work here has borne fruit.
We believe so, Mistress. We welcome you to Malcuria and the Northlands. Anything you need, you let me know. Mother, I'm pleased to see you as well. To have the both of you here is a great honor.
Quite. The seat wants to know how the mission goes, how the Northlanders are handling the transition, and how many of them have chosen to embrace the light of the goddess.
We will speak of this, and much more. For now, we have prepared dinner for all of you. I hope you will join me.
Right. Well, I am starving. The food on those cloud ships.
Seems
General,
disgusting.
I did not expect to see you back so soon.
Neither did I. What's this I hear about Kian?
Yes, what of the Apostle?
It pains me to inform you that Alvane died in a riot. He was detained under penalty of death until your visit, Mistress. Unfortunately, the rebels snuck their agents into the prison. They cut him down and burned his body.
Goddess guide his immortal soul to the first mountain.
With every respect to you and your seat, Mother, Alvane was a traitor. He betrayed the cause and he...
May I remind you, sister, that the Apostle was never relieved of his title and should be addressed properly? And may I also remind you that without a proper trial and judgment by the first of the six, his so-called treason remains an accusation and nothing more. Now that he's no longer with us, we may never know the truth. But our people will not be told that the Apostle was a traitor.
Mother.
How did you say he died, Commander?
Stabbed during a riot. They burned his body, hopefully after he'd bled out. We weren't able to retake the prison until the next morning.
I will need to see the keep for myself, Commander, and interview the guards and prisoners.
Certainly. I shall make arrangements for you to visit in a couple of days.
Don't bother, Vamon. I'll go there tomorrow. You don't have to trouble yourself. I'm sure you have better things to do.
As you wish, Mir.
How is the engine progressing?
The engineers are working day and night to connect the tubes. We expect to be able to switch it on according to schedule.
Good. I have brought the final instructions from Sadir. The architect will send any remaining modifications by cloud ship. And when the Prophet returns, he will inspect the engine before we switch it on.
Have you not spoken with him?
Not for many months, but he will be here when our goddess-given task is complete. Only he will know how to bring it to life and to interpret the messages from the engine.
Of course. Please, will the two of you accompany me to the dinner table? I'm sure the kitchen is worried the food will turn cold before we are seated. General, Commander.
Until tomorrow, sister. Mother? My lady? Vamon, if you'll dine with me in my quarters?
Of course, Mir.
Tell me again what happened at the keep.
Okay. Oh, you can store in my seat just like watching a movie. Well, it's kind of like watching a movie. This is a movie that you sort of control. They kind of do have the butterfly effect over here. I mean, well, this one, where it seems like your choices do matter and they actually do affect the possible future of what's happened.
Hello?
You were there. Ixul Panax Brekar. We met.
Matt, where? Oh, I can control? Oh. Okay, I got to go forward. I can go back. Oh. Only that is forward, though. Hello. Hi. I was walking in the wrong direction. Cool. You look very ugly. Sorry.
Have we met before?
We will. We are meeting now. Venari Abnaxus et al. I am Abnaxus of the Venar.
Oh, hi, I'm Zoe of, the humans. Who's that?
He will
wasn't
be
there.
Ular Pala, chief of the Ular. Those who remained, children of the Purple Mountains.
Okay. This is a dream, right?
It was. You dreamed of things elsewhen. Of Abnaxus who was, and who will soon have passed beyond the veil and into the great forgetfulness.
What? You can teleport?
In the dream, I will speak of the time that has flowed, and the time that will still flow. But outside the dream, I will be sick.
Oh, there it is. Can I jump down? What? Or just touch it?
I was like a petrified tree in the middle of a river, frozen in this moment, while time parts around me.
More walking.
I think he said his name is Abnaxus. So why am I having this dream?
You were needed. Achik aksik nabe ajna achik aksik. The first dreamer needs you.
The first dreamer? How did he get over there so quickly?
Yeah.
There's some sort of doorway into the mountain.
Let me touch it.
This one is also sick. This one is dying.
In the dream
Lux
world?
Kamel.
What does that mean?
I don't think you can die in
This one's name is Lux. This one is the first dreamer.
She's very smart.
This one is like you, like your sister, like those who did dream and shaped reality.
Another dreamer? Wait, that wasn't real. That was just another dream.
Yes, and also much more. We needed you to come. You came. You will come here to help Lux. Everything depends on this. Everything that was, is, and will be. If this one ends, everything ends. All of time.
Someone else told me the same thing. What does it mean?
This one is the first dreamer. This one dreams. And the dream is the universe. When the dream ends...
What's happening? Where are you going?
The dream is ending?
Hey! Hey, come back! Tell me what's going on!
So I'm guessing it's getting to a point where her dream is ending and we have to stop it? Or stop it from stopping? Super confused. Monday, July.
Zoe?
2020.
Zoe, are you okay?
2020.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I was just dreaming.
You were crying out in your sleep. Nightmare? Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, it was, and, no. I don't. What time is it?
Time for me to leave and for you to start getting ready for your doctor's appointment.
Oh, I want to sleep.
Yeah, well, too bad. See you later?
Sure. I'll stop by the office when I'm done.
Okay. Love you.
Me too.
Relationship stage for now. Wow, so the relationship will always be on a rocky state. Now I have to. Okay, I have to go get dressed first because they always have this thing where it's like, press this in order to get dressed. Now I'm not in my undies. Well, I am, but not so obvious. I'm not even if I would have tried, and more likely wouldn't even let me walk outside because it's not ready to be walking around in just a shirt and undies. It's not cool. You more likely get pulled over by the cops and stuff. It's like just all bad types of news. Okay, now it's all first idea type thing. I don't even know.
Citizen,
What?
halt. Where are you going?
Why?
Answer the question or you will be detained.
I have an appointment.
The streets are unsafe. Return to your home or business to conduct your appointment remotely.
What?
I'm seeing my doctor.
What is the name and business location of your doctor?
As far as I know, the Eye has no right to interrogate me. Not unless they arrest me first. They have no right to ask for that information, but if I resist, they might put me on a watch list. Or worse.
And they'll shoot you with a gun and then arrest you more likely?
Dr. Roman Zelenka. His office is in Seshadri Tower.
You are Zoe Meyer Castillo, a resident of Sunshine Plaza Terraces by OCG.
Are you asking me a question?
Stay off the streets, Miss Castillo. It's for your own protection.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
Proceed.
Yeah, proceed. Yeah.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in Pro. Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in Pro-Pass. Crowboy here. I'm one rootin' tootin' six-barrel shootin' crow
I'm going to
cowboy.
Seshadri Tower.
The tallest tower in all of Pro-Pass. That'd be right here, sweetheart. It was a pleasure serving you this fine day, miss.
Right here. Where's right here? Speaks second level? It's second level, so I have to. Okay. Alright. I think I know where to go. Alright. See you then? Yeah. So, I have to find my way upstairs. Why they cut the way off? Why did you have to do this? This is not right. This is one of the ways I can get onto the riverside. How do we get around here? This is bullshit. I want to protest. They want to shoot me. Oh, it's another way. That's complete bull. And all I want people is to be like this. Dream junkies don't have any type of resistance because they're too busy in their fucking dreams. It's so wrong on so many levels. The Eye knows everything. It's worse. It's so bad. Yeah, I agree with these protesting. Protest, protest, protest.
Stay safe. Stay inside.
No, no, never, 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 never. Okay, I'm done. Bye.
I'm saying is the acquisition bulldozer. We're making damn sure.
There were so many. I've never seen this many out here ever.
Get your map here!
Over here!
What?
I wasn't sure you'd make it today. What with the Panzer Pandu out in force. Say hello to our new robot overlords.
It was touch and go. Were you waiting for me?
I don't do apologies.
Okay.
When you bumped into me outside the collective, I was confrontational. I didn't mean to be.
You don't do apologies, Nayla.
You're right, so shut up and accept it.
Accepted. So why were you confrontational?
Paranoia, Zozo. I'm just on edge with this party business. No big deal.
Party business? Oh, she must mean the Marxists. I'm curious to know what's got her so on edge. What's going on?
Manifesto's starting to come apart at the seams. Too many conflicts of interests. Ribas is having a tough time keeping everyone in line. There's no consensus about strategy, about what to do to get people to open their eyes and see what's really going on in this city. Some want to keep doing what we have been doing. Peaceful protest, debate, passing out pamphlets. Others want to take more radical action.
Like
That's
what?
Not gonna end well. It's politics, Zozo. You know how it is. The hardest part is agreeing on a common agenda. I'm not sure it matters. We're last in the polls and it'll take a miracle to change that. But anyway, you were asking me about Hannah Roth.
I'm looking for her.
Why?
Oh, it's complicated. Queenie, you know, the Babka on the boat down
Sure, everyone knows her.
Queenie asked me to look for Hannah, to find out if she's okay or not okay, I guess.
Why the hell would she be asking you?
Campaign business. I'm trying to get her to officially support Leia Uminska.
Ah, it's all starting to make sense.
Do you know Hannah?
She runs errands for merchants in Propast, does odd jobs for anyone willing to pay. She's helped me out a few times, deliveries mostly, and also... Well, that's how I know Hannah. But I don't know where she lives. I don't know who her friends are, I don't know how to get hold of her.
So, why...
She runs a gang, all homeless girls, the Dragonflies. They operate out of the underground here in Propast. They do odd jobs, legit jobs, but also other jobs.
Like crime?
Like crime, Zozo. Pickpocketing, fencing, smuggling, selling unlicensed dreams. Drugs. Keep an eye out for the dragonfly symbol, and the girl with short, pink hair and piercings. That'll be Hannah.
I appreciate it, Nella. I'm sorry about getting involved in your affairs last week.
Don't worry about it. You still haven't tried the pork sausages. The last batch was a bit iffy. There were complaints and also food poisoning, but I just received a new delivery and they smell much better this time around.
Right. Some other time, maybe.
Yeah.
I hope you find Hannah.
Yeah, because I still need to go to my doctor's appointment.
How are things between you and Reza?
They're okay.
Pretty good.
Just okay. Rocky.
And how do you feel about that?
Good-ish.
Nothing's changed. I love Reza. We're having a tough time, but it's worth fighting for. Things are rougher than they were. It's not like we fight every day, but it's tense. We're circling each other. Honestly, I don't know.
Take the time you need to understand your feelings.
I will.
In our last session...
Last week.
Last week, you said you want to remember.
Right.
About what happened before the coma.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
I don't really trust many...
I haven't changed my mind. I need to go back before I can move forward. I want to remember. I've thought about it and no, I don't want to spend any more time ruminating on the past. I've changed my mind.
Oh? I don't usually do this, but I'm going to offer a suggestion.
Sounds ominous.
Yeah.
No, I just... I think your fear of remembering holds you back.
I'm not afraid of my memories. I simply want to move on.
Well, I'm concerned your refusal to address your memory loss prevents you from truly waking up.
Waking up? I am awake. What are you talking about? Oh, wait, sorry, I'm getting a call.
Do you need to take it?
It's just Baruti, my campaign manager. I'm sure it can wait. Sorry about that. Where were we? What did you mean by waking up?
Are you sleeping well?
No, not really, no.
And why is that?
I dream. A lot. They're very vivid dreams. Lucid. Not like normal dreams at all.
Do you remember these dreams?
I think my dreams are important. If I talk about them, maybe Roman can help me figure them out. I'm not sure I want to share my dreams with Roman. They feel important, but... I don't remember the details.
Didn't you just tell me they were lucid dreams?
I guess, yeah, but I don't remember any specific details, only fragments, and they're gone as soon as I wake.
Dreams are never just dreams. They can be mirrors, reflecting our darkest fears and deepest desires. They can provide us with clues to who we are. They can stir memories. But let's leave that for next week. Our time is up. Today was another step forward, Zoe. Regardless of what you do or do not remember, I want you to think about what I said. About working on your memories. About remembering. You really should write down your dreams, you know. It will help you remember.
I should head out. Leave you to your note-taking.
Always taking notes, that's me. See you next week, Zoe.
Same time, same place. You betcha.
He's acting a little bit weird.
I thought we agreed you wouldn't show up at my office. I am not comfortable with this. She just left, by the way. You probably passed her on the way in. She would have seen you.
I'm a ghost, Dr. Zelenka. People do not see me unless I let them. What have you learned?
She says she wants to forget. I think she's being honest, but it haunts her. Her memory loss. She won't be able to let it go.
This means what?
That she probably will. Remember. Eventually.
You know what to do if she does.
You've made that very clear.
What else would you like to tell me today?
She's not sleeping well. It's her dreams. She used the words vivid and lucid. Of what she wouldn't say. I get the feeling she's not being forthcoming.
She lies to you.
Or more, omitting the truth.
We pay you a great deal of money to make sure Ms. Castillo has no secrets.
I'll push. Next time.
You are already
In
pushing.
your professional opinion, is she starting to remember?
I don't think so. Not yet.
That is all. Thank you, Doctor.
How much longer will I need to do this?
Without us, you would have nothing. Do you not want it to continue? Until she remembers. Until then.
And if that never happens?
Then we terminate. Good day to you, Dr. Zelenka.
What? I was a bit confused. Are they gonna kill me or are they gonna kill her? I mean, kill him? If I don't remember, if I remember.
I just paid the doctor a visit. He tells me she does not want to remember, but he also claims she can't stop herself. The memories are assertive. Yes, Zelenka does believe she will remember in time. There's another thing we just learned. She has vivid dreams, as you said she would. She would not tell the doctor anything about her dreams. She may be keeping secrets from him. If this is the case, he may be outlasting his usefulness. Sehr gut, Fräulein. I will contact you immediately if I hear anything else. I have ears in all places. The moment she remembers, we will know.
Wait, did he speak a little bit of German? I don't know. I don't really know the different languages. It's like, they're not English. They're not going to be totally wrong which one they are. Okay, I'm done by now. Done.
Sorry, I was with my therapist when you called earlier.
Hey, Sissy. No worries. Can we meet?
I'm not working today, so absolutely. Should I come by the campaign office?
Let's meet somewhere else. I'm by the river, right next to the memorial fountain in Pristaviste.
Yeah? Sure. When? Now?
Whenever you're available. I'll be there.
All right. See you soon.
Okay. That's gonna be it for now, I guess, because can't really do much more. Also, it's kind of getting a bitch.